What's up, guys? I wanted to make another video here in the car series as I sit here charging my vehicle up. And I wanted to talk today about the fact that we're losing our way as insurance agents. And I'm seeing a lot of people get detracted and detached from reality. And a lot of people they're allocating way too much time, way too much effort, way too much resources on AI. And I've made some videos on AI. It's changing the way the internet works. It's changing a lot of things, but for us to be putting this much effort into AI when most people don't even have an actual business, like, I mean, if you don't have an agency, a book of business that is established, then you shouldn't even be wasting your time trying to figure out how to automate, how to get AI agents, how to do this, how to do that, because you haven't even learned how to build your business yet. I'm seeing agents with agencies under $1 million, under $2 million in premium, and they're trying to get AI agents, and they're trying to, find answers to holes in their business that have nothing to do with what AI can do. You can't get an AI to generate leads for you that are high quality. You can't get an AI to close business for you because you can't sell. I made a post the other day where I said, I understand that it's important to get content out. And I really, really hope that people stop wasting their time and efforts putting posts out that are AI generated, that they stop reading from scripts. You got to understand that people care about hearing from people who are genuine. There has to be authenticity behind what you're putting out. And if you're not putting out authenticity, if you're not being genuine, if you're reading from a script, it doesn't matter if you're putting out content. Let's just be real. I'm gonna actually retract what I said last time about it's better to have content than no content at all. If you're not going to put content that is like from your educational standpoint, from your experience, from your education, then don't put any content out at all, because it's inauthentic, it's ingenuine, and you're doing a disservice to anyone who may happen to come across your content, if anyone does come across it. I can have ChatGPT create an entire explanation on quantum theory, and I can have ChatGPT build out a script on quantum theory, and I can sit there and stare down at the screen and record myself speaking about quantum theory. I have no experience in quantum theory. It's fucking stupid to do that. I would never do that. But a lot of insurance agents who have experience in insurance aren't even comfortable enough speaking about insurance in front of a camera, let alone in front of a client. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's not the same thing. Yes, it is. If you could speak in front of a camera in an empty room by yourself, you should be able to do that, no problem. We're not asking you to record in front of like strangers. We're not asking you to put on a theatrical act in front of a group of people online. We're just asking you, pop out a camera, talk about insurance. It's not difficult to do. Not difficult to do at all. And if you need a script to talk about insurance and you call yourself an insurance agent, then you shouldn't be posting content. You shouldn't, because you're not experienced enough or you're not confident enough in what you're talking about to speak about it. And putting out content's not difficult. Like, you literally just think of something that you want to talk about. It could be, even if it's 30 seconds worth of a topic, come up with a topic that you're like, oh, I think my ideal client would find this valuable. And then you pop open your camera, you talk about it for 30 seconds, no script, and then you post it. And guess what? For the first probably 3 months, 6 months, you're not going to get any traction. That's okay. That's a part of the process, but you have to put out enough content where you're comfortable speaking, where your 30 to 60 second videos turn into 3 minutes, then 5 minutes, then you can go on for 45 minutes, an hour. I'm not an excellent public speaker. I'm not great in front of a camera. I don't even like being in front of a camera, but I'm here because I know that there's value in it. And I'm comfortable and experienced enough to talk about shit that I know. And I'm not going to sit here in front of a camera and not talk about things that I can't talk about from experience. If I need to read a script, that means I'm not confident in what I'm talking about. And so, I like I said, I know a lot of people are defensive about people who are putting out content and maybe reading a script. But if you're not even writing your own script, then what are you even doing? You're not writing your own script, so it's not your idea. And then you're not even talking about it, so you're not even taking the time to like read prior to recording what you're reading off of a script. So what's even the purpose? Who's getting anything out of that? The consumer isn't, because they're not watching the video. You're not getting anything out of it because you haven't even taken the time to learn it prior to recording it. And if it's something that's supposed to be in your zone of genius and you need a script to talk about it, then and let me get something clear. Having a summary or a guideline of talking points is one thing. That's okay. It's okay to look down or to look at a guideline or a template that you put for yourself to talk about certain topics. What's not okay is when you're an insurance agent who's trying to talk about like death benefit on life insurance, and you're a life insurance agent and you need a script to talk about it. Or you're a P&C agent who is trying to talk about liability coverage and you need a script to talk about it on camera. That's where I'm like, that's where you lose me. And I've always said, and I said in a couple of videos ago, I'm of the idea that putting content out is better than putting no content. But I'm also retracting that because I 100% think that if you can't speak from experience on something, that video and that content is worthless. Because everyone and their mothers can see that you don't know what you're talking about. And it's also taking away your authentic voice. Like, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. We all know this. And if I pop on a video and you're staring at a screen and your eyes are darting back and forth because you're reading a script and you're not even confident in the script that you're reading, anyone immediately knows that you're not, like, probably someone that they should trust for that for that specific topic. If I have a financial advisor and I'm looking for a financial advisor and a financial advisor pops on a video of him talking about something and he's reading off a script, it tells me that he doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not going to feel confident giving him my money and letting him invest for me, or letting him give me any tips on what I should be doing with my retirement or my finances. Like, let's be real. Honestly. So, I know this is long-winded, and that's part of what this whole post is about. I'm doing all this off the top of my head. I'm ranting a little bit. It's my morning rant because I want people to do better. I want people to stop relying so much on fucking AI for everything. You guys have become too lenient on AI. You guys have become too reliant on ChatGPT, and you guys are losing whatever little voice that you have left. And I know there is so much like doom and gloom and all this like fear tactics of like AI is going to replace you, AI is going to replace the agent, AI is going to do this, it's going to do that. At this rate, if you keep relying on AI to do everything for you, guess what? It's already replaced you. You can't even think for yourself anymore. So take the rant for what it is. It's just me rambling this morning as I wait in my car for this thing to charge up. I want everyone to do better. I want everyone to be their authentic selves and speak genuinely and speak intelligently and speak with confidence about topics that you're supposed to speak confidently on. Because there is that that perception that you're putting out to whoever it is that's watching the content that you put out. And they're going to be able to tell that, cool, this person's trying, but they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Be confident in what you're talking about. Stop reading scripts. And if you mess up, people will respect you messing up on a video more when you're speaking confidently off the top of your head than when you're trying to script things. Be genuine. Be authentic. Be yourself.